Get the most insightful analysis on everything football every week. My name is Ayomide Shutbo, and this is the Nutmeg. And the die is cast for the Super Eagles of Nigeria as they enter into the first internationals of the new year 2025. Definitely, they have it all to do in their World Cup qualification series. 3 points out of 4 games played in Group C. And let's take a look at the opposition. Rwanda, the Amavubi. They'll be playing against these guys at the Amado Stadium. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have been locked in Kigali since Monday. Training sessions have gone on, and it's about to be Coach Eric Chell's first match, first game, first assignment as the head coach of the Super Eagles. But let's take a look at his opposition this time around. It is Adel Amrouchi, new Rwandan coach, also set to make an impression. He's the new coach for the Amavubi as well. The Amavubi, speaking of them, have done pretty well in the qualifiers so far, exceeding expectations. 7 points out of 4 games played, beating the likes of Benin Republic, beating the likes of South Africa. And they're coming in to this encounter using with a lot of confidence, coming into this one as well. They are top of the standings in Group C, and they have it all to do as well, trying to extend the advantage in Group C. It'll be the first time, if they do qualify out of that group, it'll be the first time that they make it into the World Cup. And this is a worthy achievement for Adel Amrouchi if he does pull it off. And that is a worry for the Super Eagles, which we'll now be looking at. Of course, three points out of a possible 9 points is woeful, to say the least. But Eric Chell has great jobs on his hands at this point in time, tutoring Super Eagles to what is an unthinkable quest at this point, because the Super Eagles of Nigeria simply cannot afford to drop any more points. In fact, they have to concentrate and win all their games starting from Friday when they face the Amavubi, but also they have to hope that results in other games, especially of South Africa, especially of Benin Republic and Rwanda, who are all tied in 7 points, do not go according to plan for the opposition as well. What will happen in this one? We saw Nigeria face Rwanda in the qualification series for the African Cup of Nations, and Rwanda surprisingly picked up a result in Uyo, defeating the Super Eagles of Nigeria 2-1 in the fall of 2024. And now Eric Chell is walking into this one, trying to make an impression this time of himself. He's led the Eagles of Mali into the latter stages of the African Cup of Nations and comes in with a lot of credit in the bank for himself. But Nigerian fans will want him to make a new impression, and it remains to be seen if he can do just that. Well, he has the ammunition, he has the arsenal to do that. The likes of Victor Osimhen in the training sessions, the likes of Admiral Lukman, these are back-to-back CAF African Players of the Year, and definitely he can count on them for this one. What do I think will happen in this counter? I do feel that will be a low-scoring one. The Rwandans are high on confidence entering into this encounter. The Super Eagles know very well that they need all 3 points. Nothing else will be acceptable, especially as they return to play Zimbabwe in Uyo in the Godswill Akpabio Stadium on Tuesday. Well, a win for the Super Eagles is what we hope for, but I see a low-scoring encounter, and more probably, perhaps, Rwanda might just not drop any points. I've seen enough of them to conclude that they are a strong opposition. Well then, what does this mean for the entirety of the Super Eagles World Cup qualification series? It remains to be seen with all the results being played across the board. But we'll take your predictions in the comment section. Thank you very, very much for watching this edition of the Nutmeg, and you can be part of what we do on social media. The handle to follow is at Guardian Nigeria. Also on YouTube, we are Guardian Nigeria. You can subscribe to our channel and also tap the notification bells to get all our latest content. My name is Ayomide Shutbo. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.